Alrighty, Gridboys and GVS Staff. Dual here, giving you another tutorial on how to handle the stream if I'm not there for some reason. So we have your OBS here. Make sure you're on the profile main profile, and then start things off with the scoreboard assistant. You can click it right here. It's the trophy icon. It's gonna pop up over here, and this will handle all the names and what round it is, all that stuff, points, etc., commentators, etc. So for example, player L, so this would be player 1, Giga K versus Hotline. And then what round it is, since I already have friendlies, I'll just do round 1. You hit save, and then bam, they change right here. And they also change up here as well. Quick side note, if the players aren't in the right seats, you can change their names by enabling these two options here. So you just click that and then disable the other ones. And there you go. This is the default. So yeah, we'll fix. So that's fixed in case they sit in the wrong seats. We don't gotta worry about swapping names and stuff. Now for the stock icons, all you gotta do is pick whatever icon there, or pick whatever character that they're playing. So Giga likes to play the Bowser, but I can't find him, so he's gonna play. Oh no, I found him. So Bowser versus Wolf. Oh, there we go. Hotline's Wolf. Or no, he's playing Samus now, but whatever. So yeah, and then you just hit save, and then they'll switch like that. And for commentary, this is kind of important that you get their names right, where they're sitting. So basically, who's ever on the left is the commentator left. Who's ever on the right in the corner there is commentator right. So for example, like Golden's usually sitting in the left because he commentates a lot, and then the Waybird will sit on the right. You just hit save again, and then bam, their names change right there. Pretty easy. Also, we also have Twitter enabled for this little program. So if you want to send out a tweet like saying grand finals are happening, get hype, send out a tweet, that would be great. Usually what we like to do is announce that we're going live. So as soon as we go live, we'll send out a tweet. Then usually we'll send out another tweet when like grand finals are happening or winners finals or something like that. So yeah, that's there as well. It's pretty sweet. I also forgot, obviously, yeah, the points, you have to enable it, or press the arrows here, hit save. There you go. Now for an example, so match is going on right here, Giga vs Hotline, banging out, and all of a sudden, or I should set this back to 0. All of a sudden, oh man, Hotline wins. So you would you give him a point, hit save, and then immediately after he wins, go straight to the second slide here, which what we call is the banning slide. And basically you only want to be on the slide when they're banning. And so you can see the player cam here and the commentators here. When they're done banning, you immediately go back to the first scene here, and then they bang out again, blah blah blah. Oh man, Hotline takes a 2-0. I'm sorry, Giga. And then you immediately go back to the banning slide real quick. And then if nothing if there's no hype happening in the player cam, you go straight to the commentator cam. You only want to be on the commentator cam when exactly like how when matches are over and there's nothing going on, or we're running ads, etc., stuff like that. But say like something hype happens and Devin's like jumping around and stuff, being happy and stuff. You would want to go straight to, like, as soon as the match ends, go straight to the player cam, and we want to capture these hype moments and stuff. It'd be really nice to see. But that's usually rare, so you don't gotta worry about it too much. But if you can get on top of that, go for it. And yeah, and then you go back to commentator cam. And I guess I'll explain like ads real quick here. We only want to run maybe like 5 ads per stream. I don't want to like go too heavy on the ads, because I would get pissed if we were like running ads like after every match, every time, So just try to at least do 5 ads throughout the whole stream. And obviously only do ads when nothing's going on, and you make sure you let the commentators know, like, hey, I'm running an ad, so the commentators can let the viewers know, like, hey, well, we're running an ad, so we'll be right back, and stuff like that. So yeah, and for like not like a non-ad but is an ad for Carl, the grid slide here. You want to also let the commentators know, like, hey, let's shout out the grid, and you want to like at least do this at least 3 times per stream for Carl. Hook him up, and again, only use this slide when there's a lot of downtime, nothing's going on, and stuff like that. And the next slide we have is the bracket slide. This slide isn't too important. I would only use it if like in the beginning of the stream, because how OBS works, you can't scroll, unfortunately, so you can't scroll down to see losers bracket. So I would only use it in the beginning, so you could see who, like, who's playing and stuff like that, and who they're facing and stuff like that. And because if you use it later on during the stream when there's like a lot of people in losers, you can't really see down there. So unless you make the screen bigger, but it makes like the names like look like ants. So and if you want to edit the bracket, if for some reason it's not fixed, you want to double click the bracket here, and it just changes the number to whatever weekly we're doing. Usually it'll be whatever the next one up is. So I think that's basically it. So for the last slide, the closing slide, when the commentators are, grand finals happens and we do the interviews, if we do any, the commentators will say their last words for the night, close down the stream, say goodbye and stuff, and then once they're done with that, switch to this slide, and then have it up for like 5-10 seconds, and then shut the stream off. Just go to just hit stop streaming, and then it turns off. And yeah, that's basically it on how to run the stream with all the scenarios in place. If you have any problems and for some reason I'm not there and you have the streaming equipment and stuff, you have the internet, so you can hook me up or hit me up on the GroupMe chat, and I'll try to respond as fast as possible and help you out. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time at the grid.